Skyline versus San Jose City College, December 3rd, 2021. This game is very important for these two teams because both of these teams are having great starts to their season. And on top of that, San Jose City is coming off a very disappointing loss to San Mateo where they only lost by 3 points. And before the game, we got to catch up with Coach I to discuss this upcoming matchup and also the matchup against San Mateo. So let's go to Coach I right now.
Last game, you were up San Mateo by 3 point deficit. How are you going to get a rebound today with this game against Skyline?
Well, we were very disappointed in the outcome of that. We were up 20 at the half against a really good team at San Mateo. We lost our focus. We thought the game was put away. As in, we didn't put a full 40 minutes together. That's been our focus since then, as well as focusing on ball security, taking care of the basketball, and finishing possessions both on offense and defense.
That's the answer, Coach. And one more question. Is there any key matchup that we should be looking for in today's game?
Honestly, no. I didn't focus on any of that. I focused on 13 guys going out here and battling and being physical. So if there's a matchup, I'll take a matchup with the paint. Domination team tonight.
You see your time.
Thank you.
And Coach I was right. San Jose really won this game for their defensive play and also their play in the paint. For example, let's look at this play right here. This play developed. Jason B. Real missing the shot, but look at San Jose's David Guillotine and also Amari Floyd going up for the rebound and fighting in the boards. That's how they win this game. And we see here later on the first quarter when Skyline recovers the rebound and it looks like going to be an easy layup, but Jason B. Real has other ideas because he blocks the shot and he doesn't give up on the play. That's another big reason why San Jose won this game, because of their defense. And that is how San Jose won this game, because their defense. They never stopped playing defense throughout both halves, and they kept pushing pressure on Skyline. Let's look on this play. Skyline thinks they're going to drive, but Mason Colton has other ideas, and he gets that sweet pass all the way to Mason Ryan, looking like Emmanuel Becerril in the 80s. And on top of that, there was a lot of scoring. Look at this beautiful give and go from David Guillotine to Mccarty Brown. Beautiful pass and layup. But Skyline did end up settling down a little bit throughout this game. As you can see right here, Skyline drives for an easy layup, something that we rarely saw throughout this game, but it did happen at times. But San Jose kept putting the pressure and kept shooting and scoring. Look at right here, Mason Ryan trying to drive in the lane. Doesn't get the point, but he fights for the rebound, fights for the board, and he does recover, but unfortunately, he does make a turnover. And Skyline does try to settle back in, tries to set up its play. But look at this. San Jose City never stops putting defensive pressure on Skyline, and defensive pressure creates turnovers, and turnovers create points. As we can see in this upcoming play, how everything is perfectly guarded, and it's Mason Colton again making his presence felt, putting his hands in the play and causing the turnover. And look at Mccarty Brown making this beautiful pass. Unfortunately, San Jose couldn't finish it, and Skyline does recover the rebound, but San Jose gets back in transition, but Skyline does score a 3-point shot. But that was a rare misstep for San Jose City this night, because they were really on point throughout the whole entire game. And look at this beautiful play that sets up David Guillotine in the post in the paint. He was set up perfectly for a beautiful fadeaway. Look at this. San Jose really dominated the first half, and we got to catch up with Coach I at halftime.
So in the first half, there's a lot of good defense, a lot of good steals and blocks. What's like about the first half the most?
I like how the guys executed the game plan. They're doing a great job executing the game plan and knowing how we're supposed to, attack. And they've done a great job paying attention to the scouting report. So I'm really pleased with that.
Okay, and one more question. What are some adjustments that you guys need to make for the second half to secure the win?
We need to make sure we know how to handle success. We've been in this situation over and over and over this year. And I've been talking consistently about the guys about we need to focus as if it's a tie game right now, and who cares about the score, but just go out there and play the best basketball we can play.
I appreciate your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Unfortunately for San Jose, they did lose their focus heading into the second half, because heading into this half, they had a double-digit lead that went down all the way to 4 points at one point. But the good thing is that they were able to hold on and win against Skyline 80-73. After the game, we got to have some post-game reactions from a couple players and see how they thought the game went. So let's go to that right now.
My name is Mccarty Brown, point guard, here, or 1 and 2 guard here at SJCC.
So what do you think of the game, like, for you personally? What do you think of your personal game? What do you think of the team overall game? Because I saw you had a really good point to the paint, and you had that nasty shot constantly within, inside the make go and
as a team, we played better. We came off a hard loss from earlier in the week, but we came out prepared today. And me, for my personal game, just feeding off my teammates and my coaches when they give me the green light, like telling me to go.
And bro, we saw in the second half that there were some scary moments at SJCC. Like you guys were losing the lead a little bit. So what you guys do to overcome that?
Just staying focused, staying locked in, staying to the coach's plan. That's about it.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so the last question. We know that basketball and sneakers are synonymous with each other. So, but what you wearing today for the game?
Oh yeah, these right here, these the media day with Brian, man. You know what I'm talking about? Go get you a pair if you ain't got a pair, man. All right, bro.
All right, well, thanks.
What's up? My name is Damari. I'm the forward at San Jose City College.
All right, bro. So talk about how your personal game went and also how the team game went. Because we saw that you was really good on the board and stuff. But how would you conduct your personal game and the team game today?
I should put more points on the board. Usually, I don't really focus on points that much, but you know, I could have put more points on that too. From 2 free throws, and I was wide open a lot from 3-point. And I could help contribute more on just the points and stuff. I did get on the boards and I was boxing out and everything, but you know, I could have put more points on the board.
Yeah, bro, we saw in the first half you guys were dominating the game, but in the second half it got kind of scary. You guys were losing the lead a little bit. So what did you guys do to regroup and come out with the win?
We kept our focus. We lost focus in the beginning of the second half, and you could really see it in the game. So, and they started to come back and started to hit big shots and all that. We weren't playing good defense. We weren't talking on the court, and it really showed. But we picked it up towards the end, and we got the dub.
All right, bro. So last question. So basketball and sneakers are synonymous with each other. So we want to know what you're barking today for the game.
I'm in the Giannis Antetokounmpo ones. These are a little beat up. They're not even matching the colors, but you know.
I appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you, man.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.